Like the 12-year-old girl. Remember the 12-year-old girl?
Oh, yeah.
That they shot with a ByBee in point range. What type of shit is that? A 12-year-old. A 12-year-old. And there's 3 police officers. 3.
And almost as insulting was all the people that came out afterwards and supported him in that.
Wait a minute.
That was the union, though.
There were 3 police officers there. About 250 pounds each. But the word came out she was about 150 pounds.
150 pounds.
150 pounds, not 140. She's a good-sized lady. She could have taken all those 3 cops and thrown them over the roof.
Yeah, right.
All right.
They were afraid of that.
Oh, okay. But on a platform 3 feet high.
As big as that little girl right there. Come on,
I mean, I could not believe that the Oregonian and the other newspapers started to talk about she was 150 pounds. And I said, what does that mean? She's going to pick up 3 police officers and throw them over the roof because she's 150 pounds?
150 pound 12-year-old with no actual combat training that apparently assaulted. But they showed 2 angles of that tape, and I never saw her hit one of the police officers.
You know what? I seen something that almost looked like they grabbed at her hair, or they grabbed her to pull her down, like they just reached out. I see a police hand, and then at the same time she kind of maybe moved, swing.
They have 2 angles.
Of course.
They show the closer angle.
If you was getting harassed and tossed around by the police, wouldn't you defend yourself?
Yeah, I can almost understand in a light manner of self-defense.
You can't do that. That's called resisting arrest.
Oh, I understand.
Resisting arrest and assault on a police officer.
So if you do that, then you get
you know, just pulling your arm free could be called resisting arrest and assault and such, which is ridiculous.
They usually put that charge on automatically.
Yeah.
Kind of like,
it's like a mandatory charge.
He didn't hop into the handcuffs, and he didn't hop into the car, and he didn't hop into the jail cell. He must be resisting arrest.
But don't we have our rights?
Why are you arresting me?
Portland police like to arrest you before they tell you your charges. But you know what I'm saying? But until they put you in the handcuffs, you know what I'm saying? Then they tell you your charges. But sometimes you don't even do nothing, they still arrest you.
Sure.
You know?
You got to fight for your rights later on through the courts, I guess. They arbitrarily arrest you on the front end, drag you through the system, maybe toss you out with not even a "I'm sorry."
Oh, yeah.
And then maybe if you choose to deal with them, you can fight back and try to exercise your...
I was arrested in Old Town, Portland, downtown, coming out of a music store. Yeah, down there. Coming out of a music store that used to be down there. It was, I forgot what music store, but it was a great music store. Got all my music equipment there. And an officer pulled me over, had the bags of the stuff that I just bought with me, and he said, "Oh, I saw you sell some cocaine or something." And I said, "No, you didn't." And he said, "Well, I want to search you." Once I refused the search, then he decided to arrest me. But once I was inside the Old Town police station down there, that's not there no more, then they go ahead and say they want to search my cavity, my
rectum.
Yeah,
wow,
cavity. For some drugs that they never found. And when I refused that, I'm already in cuffs, I'm already in their possession, and I said, "No, I refuse that." Then they slammed me down, 4 police officers slammed me down, proceeded to beat me up while I'm in cuffs, and pulled my pants down, looked at my rectum, said, "Oh," slapped me on the ass and said, "Oh, see, that wasn't so bad," and I wasn't. And then proceeded to take me to jail. I spent the weekend in jail while they boasted up those charges on me having some crushed up Tylenols in my wallet. You know, they said that was drugs. And I spent the weekend in jail until my bruises and my black eyes healed a little bit.
What year was that?
It was in '97 when I was released from jail. Once the tests come back that it was just aspirin, they no completed all the charges, and I was released. And I couldn't find one Portland attorney that would go ahead and take my case. They don't want to fight the police. Bottom line, they got to work with it. You know,
it's a crappy story. And here we are out on the streets, and that's your opinion, huh, of how your interaction with the cops?
Yeah.
I do not like the cops. The cops are evil. They don't like us because they consider majority of black people to be gang members, all dope slangers, just all around bad people. You know,
because how we dress.
Because how I dress. Is there anything wrong with me dressing like this? I feel
don't look like it to me.
I feel comfortable. Is that wrong? Because this is how I like. This is the style I like. No. So don't discriminate just because. Oh, that's the ratio of most gang members. You know, all baggy clothes and woo. I'm not no gang member.
It's racial profiling.
Yes, indeed. See, like us, we have an honest living. We do go to work. We do things. You know, we're not just out here doing nothing. We have a life. You know what I'm saying?
I was working at Bank of America when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
Bank of America, shoot. I've had construction jobs, you know, other jobs, under the table jobs, you know, demolition jobs, but I still get harassed because of the way I look and the way I dress, and it's not right.
Well, I'm hoping that some of that stuff will change as we fight for our rights.
Yeah, there's
people stand
over there
up,
that get tortured, and it's wrong.
Yeah.
There's people here that are getting tortured and abused, and it's wrong also.
You bet, buddy.
Let's solve the problems at home, then we can go ahead and solve the problems abroad.
Right.
Have a good day.
Okay, thanks, guys.